Welcome to Psychos and Sociopaths. Today we're going to go ahead and revisit the Menendez Brothers. And we have a guest with us that studied up on the case because we didn't do that much research on it. So it's more or less our fault. So go ahead and take it away. She didn't want to have her name or anything. She's very nervous, so be patient with her. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, so basically I found out about the case, I want to say like 6 months ago, but ever since I've been just like studying it like so much. Like, I don't know, it really interested me, and I don't know, I feel really strongly about it because I feel like a lot of times, well, really the way that the media portrays them is just so false, and I don't know, it just seems unfair that they don't get the representation that they deserve.
Yeah, and I actually did research it after you gave us a nice little comment there, what you were passionate about on this one. And that just 6 months revisiting this case, that was interesting. And the fact that the media does portray a lot of stuff. I mean, even we've talked about it on a lot of our shows and everything, how media gets a lot of wrong. I just recently watched a video from Australia giving the actual news of our own country. So, and which is really sad. And another thing was it's like that whole case with the lady that got coffee burnt on her crotch region, and how she was ostracized as a horrible person and everything like that after it. And the case took so much time, and they did a whole smear campaign against her. So that it's really strange on that. And when I did actually revisit this case, and yeah, you were right. I wouldn't take the steps of what they did, but uh, yeah,
Yeah,
they
there's just
they
a
were
few
treated really
things.
horribly.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said they were actually treated really horribly. So
Yeah, and I feel like that's the biggest, like, I could tell that you guys were like the I guess theme you guys were going for. Like, I could see what you guys were doing, and I could tell that you guys just didn't really know. Like, I know you guys like didn't see all the information. We're like, no, they're horrible people. But I was just like, I don't want to like insert myself and like be like, no, you're wrong. I'm gonna explain. Like, if people aren't open to listen, then I'm not gonna waste my time.
it's
But
all right. I don't mind having a woman mansplain to me. It's okay.
but yeah,
Every once in a while, I am wrong, and I'll admit that. But that we both agreed that I was like, after I did a little bit of research, like, dude, maybe we were really wrong on this case. But it was one of those things, is after I did a lot of research, like I was telling you when we were doing the actual uh, questions about the cousins and everything. I mean, my bad, because my dyslexia hits really hardcore. I forget like letters. But uh, I went ahead and did a little bit more research, and the cousins, I mean, both parents basically treated their children as sex slaves.
yes, yeah, it was. I mean, not only that, it was just a lifetime of mental, emotional, sexual, physical, like every type of abuse. Um, and I mean, I feel like people really didn't believe them because back then, like, men being sexually assaulted just like wasn't heard of.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't doesn't sit right with me, but obviously, but yeah, yeah. They were treated really awfully. So I was wondering, like, what kind of where did you get your information?
Well,
Like, how did you see?
we got a lot of all of our information from a lot of the newsreels from back in the day and Wikipedia. It's, we don't really go like really in depth because we're busy. One of us is
Yeah.
busy being parent, and the other one's busy setting everything up for this cast. That's me. I set everything up for the cast. So sometimes we get a lot of stuff wrong, and people will tell us about it. Some of the people in actually our town comes up to us that actually watch the post as friends of us. It's like, you got this wrong. I'm like, go ahead and show me the data first. So
Yeah.
that's one thing we actually boast about on this is if we're wrong, tell us. We'll try to get it right. It's not we want to have this platform as
Yeah.
a free speech type thing, to
Yeah.
where if you're off bases in the political spectrum, contradicting all our stuff, and you come up to us and you debate it, yeah, we'll totally debate it about it. But we're not going to trash talk people. And
Yeah.
that's one thing that we never do is try to trash talk people that are actually giving us actual factual data. Now, if they give us like really wrong data, yeah, you better really stomp your put your feet where you're planted, because you're about to get talked to.
Yeah. I was totally prepared for you guys to, I mean, it's not two of you guys, but I was totally prepared for you guys to just kind of totally debate me on everything. So I have like a bunch of like points written down, but now I don't even feel like I need to go through all of them because you
Yes,
kind of.
we we treat our guests halfway nice. Now if you're like really rude to us, yes, we would totally be rude to you back. And we're ex-military and ex. I worked in corrections too, so I can handle myself when it comes to people. But no, another thing was with the case itself, because they actually almost got away with it since they were being tried separately.
I don't think that was the reason why they got away with it, like being tried separately. Like, um, I I think it was due to the fact that there was a lot of pressure. Well, first of all, the court rulings for the second trial it was just completely unfair. And then the also like the pressure, there was a lot of like OJ Simpson just was like he was just on trial and he was seen as um like they
Actually,
deemed him
the
as
OJ case
innocent.
was like in '93. The Menendez Brothers was like '89.